I've nominated Darren Dawson for a Quality Care Award. He's based at Solomon Court, part of the Intensive Community Therapies team. In terms of why, where to start really, it's difficult to put into a few words, but being in my world is quite difficult, physically and mentally. I've got a lot of challenges on a daily basis. Outwardly I look kind of like I'm together, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Darren's been supporting me now for probably about 3 years. He's consistent, he doesn't give up, he's helpful, he's thoughtful, he's kind. As and when my mental health fluctuates, he's kind of there to be proactive and sort of step up and increase his support, which I find incredibly helpful as well. Just to get me kind of temporarily back on my feet. My conditions mean that I fluctuate all the time, but sometimes are worse than others, and he just sort of steps up his support really to kind of, give me a bit of a boost up. We live in a world of moaning, don't we? And I just think it's nice that these initiatives are kind of set up to give people a bit of a boost of confidence as well, because we all need that in our daily work. And I just think Darren's a prime candidate really.
My name's Janice Hay. I am nominating the Glade Ward because my husband Peter has been in there for quite a time. I nominated the Glade Ward for the Quality Care Award because of the team's consistent care that they have shown my husband, my sons and myself. My husband has been a patient on the Glades for most of the past year, suffering from dementia and anxiety. The staff have shown patience, walked the corridors with him, grown to know when he is frightened and needing reassurance, and giving him space when needed. A calm room has been created for him at times to de-escalate situations. Nurses monitor Peter's behaviour and work with the consultant doctors and pharmacists to regulate Peter's medication. The family's concerns and views are always taken on board, and we are informed of any changes or incidents. Therapists have shown ways to help Peter relax using massage techniques. Games, quizzes and craft activities and music have been offered to stimulate his brain, all with varying degrees of success. The ward and bedrooms are consistently kept clean and fresh. Nurses and assistants support the patients with respect and dignity. I have heard conversations from the staff giving patients some degree of normality. Just little things like what's coming on TV, who's coming to visit, just things to look forward to. I have witnessed laughter and occasionally a little bit of dancing to lighten the patient's day. I'm not talking strictly Charleston, just a little bit of swaying here and there. Every staff member appears to know what their duties for their shifts are. The staff have worked well with my family and shown concern when things have been upsetting and stressful. As the wife of a person with dementia, I have felt loss, despair and guilt. But the support of the Glades team have made life more bearable. I feel that we are all working together to get the best possible future for Peter. I can't express how comforting it is to us knowing that when we have to leave Peter behind, frightened and confused, that he is with a caring, professional, concerned and well-run team, many of whom will always have a special place in my heart.
My name is Jenny Bainham. I work in the communications team. I'm going to read this out on behalf of Gillian Duffield, a patient who's nominated the Doncaster Reablement Team for the Quality Care Award. When Gillian came out of hospital after shoulder surgery, she was looked after by the Reablement team, who helped to get her washed and dressed and do everything for her for 6 weeks. She said they were always very happy and jolly and very friendly and nothing was too much trouble. And she thinks they really deserve an award for all the good work that they do.
I'm Neil Taylor and I nominated Mariana Bowden for the Quality Care Award. I saw Mariana last year when I was having some particular troubles, and she was unlike anybody that I'd spoken to before about things. She was kind and warm and considerate, and she made me feel as though I were valued and that I weren't just part of a process. The world for me has been a strange and scary place all my life, and it's always going to be strange, but I'm not scared anymore. And that's because of the kindness that Mariana showed me, and she inspired me to keep going and to find an answer, and that's why I'd like to nominate her.
I am nominated Alison Booker because I wouldn't be in the position I am in now without that lady. Because apart from doing a job, it's company, and we talk about other things. She just changed the car and we talk about that, and I go out for a day to on the coast to tell her where we've been. We try and put the world to right. We can't, but we talk about general things. I don't know how long she should have, but I think sometimes she stays longer than what she should, because we both get on very well together. She does a lot for me, a lot for me. I'm always glad to see Alison. When that red devil comes up, her new car, little red car, I think smashing. And I walk down to let it in, and I walk down to see her out to her car. Because Alison's a lady and I'm a gentleman. That's it.